Hi.
Hi.
Another hike and fly. Just came from our parents' house. They're also joining us on this hike. And we had pinnekjøtt, Norwegian traditional dish. Salty meat.
Oof.
Oh yeah. And steep hike with a heavy backpack. So it's pretty much a recipe for a heart attack, I think. We'll see. Seems like Kristine found her own personal Sherpa. It's quite a warm day, and the pace on these guys, it's extreme. I don't know what they're trying to prove. It might be that I called them senior citizens in a previous video. Meet Balto, the family dog. Remember to always bring a lot of water on these hike and flies and keep hydrated. Want some?
Yeah.
Yeah, conditions today, I'm guessing quite weak. So we chose to go this late because there's been this inversion just on top of the mountain. So you have this almost like fog, but it's blue sky. And I just hope it's not southwest, because that's no good. And on top, just got a message. So Lucas, aka Magnet Guy, he's ready. So we'll see if we can catch him before he takes off. Look at her, so happy to have been relieved of her backpack. I've been flying with Lucas since he was quite fresh in the paragliding game, and it's marvelous to see now the way he checks his lines, just totally in control. He was that kind of guy. I remember I used to think, like, either he kills himself on the way or he becomes extreme good. Luckily, he turned out to be an extreme good pilot. Kristine too, she has been flying for a year now. And you can see it on the pull-up, that she has been ground handling a lot. She's confident, she knows what to do. And I try to tell this to all new pilots and older pilots too. Do ground handling a lot. Nothing can beat that feeling of being total confident on takeoff. And just know what to do, pull the glider up, turn around and get out. Now it's my time to take off. Kristine and Lucas are still in the air, and it's so good to fly with other people because you don't even need a vario. In fact, on this flight I didn't have it because the batteries run out. Pay attention to the rocks beneath me here. Places like this triggers thermals a lot. Like this place, it's a bit on the lee side if you have northwest, so keep a high flying speed. I fly the base 2, it's a high E&B glider, and I'm really happy with it. Just so fast. I could see that compared to flying with Lucas. When we were flying together, I really had to keep on the brakes just to get the speed down. And as soon as I let them go, I just cruised by. I used to fly the Epic, another wing from BGD, and that's a low B. And I can feel the difference. Like the base 2 is a bit more chatty, and it requires you to control it. But when you do it, it's just amazing. The way you can take the thermals, yeah, it's a brilliant wing. So if you are at that stage where you're considering to move up from an A wing or a low B, the base 2 is definitely to be considered. It also has a sea riser controlling system, and you can find it on a lot of other reviews videos, and check it out. Always be cautious when you fly close to other people, and if you go real close, make sure you know the pilot and that both you and him are comfortable with it, because it can create dangerous situations. Me, Lucas and Kristine, we've been flying together for quite some time now, so we are comfortable to getting close, and we can even have a normal conversation without any communication system, as long as the conditions are good and allows it, of course. Suddenly on the top I can see several more pilots preparing to launch, and it's so fun to see the development of this site being used as a paragliding place. Like from the beginning it was pretty much just me and a couple guys using it, and now I can see people, like, if there is flyable weather, people will fly on that location. It's pretty cool. If you're a local, or basically anywhere, and you are interested in starting with paragliding, don't hesitate to reach out. We are all friendly, and we're more than happy to include you in the environment. That's one of the things that's so great about paragliding. You never hear about discrimination in the air, like everybody's welcome in the same bubble. No matter what race, religion or differences we might have, everybody's included. Let me know in the comment field if you're interested in starting with paragliding, or what's preventing you from starting. Suddenly I find myself low on altitude, and I try to go off one of my secret little trigger spots, but it's completely dead today, and I have to head for landing, but I'm way too far off, so I can't make it, so I just have to land. But that's brilliant about this location. If you want to start doing some XC just for training, it has plenty of landing opportunities, so you're more than welcome to come and try it out. It's a good place to start. Hats off for Lucas, who managed to fly to Storaberget today. That's quite an achievement. Hello!
Police Desperado is back.
There, Mr. Magnet Man.
Don't touch me. You're gonna be kicked. I made it! Wow!
Yeah. Did you go to Storaberget?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, landed. Actually 30 minutes. That was way more than I anticipated. And we were, how many gliders? 5 gliders in the air. That's pretty amazing.
7 with him, yeah.
Yeah, now it's actually another guy flying here. So that's 7 gliders on a hike and fly location. That's awesome. When, especially when the conditions weren't supposed to be that good. So, but that's the thing about paragliding, you never know. Alright, see you in the next one, huh?
See you.
It's pretty amazing. My mother, she joined us up on takeoff, and now when we landed I can see her on a paddleboard. Yeah, finish off the night with, or the evening, with some paddleboarding. How perfect to have the water and takeoff so close. You can see the takeoff up there. Oh, you can actually see some birds, or we can see some birds soaring. Maybe we have to go up again.